Some people might think that my outfit was a jump scare, but I think it was just enough. Merry Christmas and welcome back to Libby No Niche. I'm Libby. This video might be up after Christmas, and if that's the case, I do apologize. However, I think that Christmas cheer should be all year. So today, I'm gonna show you how to make this adorable little gnome guy. He's so cute. I just have him as a standalone little buddy, but like a figurine, but you could make him into an ornament or a charm or like whatever you feel so inclined to do. I'm gonna show you how I make him with air dry clay and acrylic paint and just some Mod Podge to seal him up. Make sure you follow me on all my socials at Libby No Niche. Like and subscribe to the channel here so that you always stay in the loop. Comment and let me know if you tried this, if you made something else that you think that I would like, or if you have any suggestions for future videos, and let's get started. So I'm just starting out here with the Activa Supreme Air Dry Clay that I got on Amazon, my clay tools, and some slip that I've had left over from other clay projects. I'm conditioning the clay, which just means like warming it up and working with it before you just go in and do what you gotta do. And here I cut off a shape for the body, and I'm saving any leftover clay that I'm gonna use later in a wet paper towel so that it doesn't dry out, because that is kind of the name of the game with air dry clay, is you are working against the clock. So I made the gnome's body like a circle, and then I kind of pushed it on the table to make sure that it's going to be able to stand up on its own, and kind of gave it like a triangle shape, if you will. And here I'm rolling out its little feet. This is like kind of important when working with something that you want to be able to stand up on its own, is just making sure that it still can stand up pretty much all the way through the process. So I'm attaching the feet a little bit higher than you would think you would put little feet on a gnome. And I'm roughing up the body here because I have prepared a beard that I roughed up on the other side too. And then I'm just basically gluing these together with the slip. And then I'm really securing it with one of my clay tools and just kind of like mushing it into the body of the gnome. I'm going in with my point tool and I'm adding texture in the beard. I'm not done with the beard, but I wanted to make sure that beard was like super textured. And I added the nose, just like, it's like a ball that's a triangle with like two little balls for the feet, a little ball for the nose. It's once you break it down into basic shapes, you can really create whatever you want. And here I'm just rolling out the hat. Now you could literally leave it like this. It's super cute, but I went crazy and added extra stuff to the hat. But like, how adorable is that? And then I'm just securing it with the slip, and I like used my clay tool, the metal one that got in there on both sides, to really make sure it's secure. And then I end up turning him around and using another clay tool to like smush the hat to the body. Again, I'm making sure that my little gnome guy can stand on his own like this whole time. Every time I do something, I'm testing that out. I pretty much just made like a snake with the, I think it's called a clay coil. But I made a clay coil, and then I just cut it into semi-even pieces. And what I'm doing with the hat is like layering them kind of like shingles so that it gives it like an evergreen tree effect. This is very tedious and very time consuming, but basically when you're doing these, you want to make them, well, first of all, they have to be very secure. So I'm like securing them one by one. And then I'm making sure that they kind of like flip out at the ends, because I think that it looks really cute like that. And then I'm arranging them like brick by brick. I don't want them to look too perfect, if you know what I mean. So I'm doing like rows of the tree, if you will, but then I'm not making them perfect. Like I'm kind of scattering them around and just kind of seeing where another one would look best. And and we're getting to the top. So I switched to a different clay tool as I got closer to the top. It's less like dramatic of a curve so that I could keep the top pretty smooth. And then I let the clay dry for literally like a week. It's super important that it's all the way dry before you seal it with the gesso. And then here I am just coating him with gesso, the acrylic base. And for like the tree and for the beard, I have to really get in there. And so I'm like flipping him upside down so that I can get my brush up and under all those like tree shingles. If you watched my last video with the ornaments, I did these at the same time. Like I was working on both of these projects together. I like to do that with my air dry clay creations, is work on them all together because the steps are similar. Like it's like make the item and then let it dry and then use the gesso and then I go in with the paint. So that's why I work on them together. And then same with the paint, I'm really going in there and getting under all of those little nooks and crannies. Just pick whatever colors you want. I did like a really pretty like evergreen color for the tree hat, and then I did his beard like just flat gray and it got everywhere, and then I went in with the red for his body. And with air dry clay, you do just have to touch up a lot, so just be prepared for doing multiple coats of paint, but that's okay because it just makes it look really nice. And you can fix, if you have any mistakes or anything, you just go in and fix them. Like, it's no big deal. I added like a light gray and a white to add dimension to his beard. And also the white could kind of be like snow. We'll see, whatever you want it to be. And then here I added snow to the tree. And honestly, I feel like this step is like 100% necessary. The snow makes the hat like really look like a tree and totally pop. And then I just am protecting him with a nice big generous coat of Mod Podge. You can use UV resin, you can use polyacrylic, whatever you like to use to seal your creations with, but I'm just using Mod Podge and I think he looks so cute. Tell me in the comments what you think about my little gnome. What should we name him? What a bright time, it's the right time to make your clay guy. I'm gonna crawl in a hole now. Thank you so much. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments or on socials. Tag me at Libby No Niche on any social media platform. And let me know if you try this for yourself. I hope this little gnome guy brings you so much joy. And just remember to like and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so that you don't miss any future videos. And I will see you next time. See ya.